Hello, beloveds. My name is Goga Sophia, and I'm a global visionary leader and divine activator that has supported many mystical women on the planet to step into the foreground of leadership. And when I say mystical women stepping into the foreground of leadership, what do I really mean? What I mean is that I am a spiritual woman that allows who I am on a soul level to inhabit my leadership, meaning that I allow my soul expression to occupy the boardrooms, to inhabit the business that I lead. I desire to do things differently. I desire to do things differently in my marriage. I desire to mother my children differently. My light, I allow my light. I allow my divine intelligence to impact the current structures that be. I'm the light of my lineage. I'm the light and the pioneer of my industry. I am the light of my community. My light is influencing my relationships. It's reinforming my marriage. I'm shifting the way that I do business. I work the hours that I want to work. I have ownership over my own time. And I am having so much fun, so much fun doing what I love, what I'm passionate about. Okay, so I am birthing myself from the deepest parts of my soul without without fear of being punished, without fear of being judged, without fear of being condemned. And yes, I may be judged, I may be condemned by others for choosing to birth myself from the deepest parts of my soul, but I no longer fear what my family has to say, what others have to say. And I'm an agent for change in this world, and my light touches humanity in a really deeply powerful, potent, and sacred way. So, beloved, this is when our feminine essence feels safe to blossom, to flower, to create, to shine, to lead on global stages and our businesses and our communities, and to become a formidable and incredible force on this planet, right? So, this is what Temple of Lyon is offering. Temple of Lyon is a 12-month leadership amplification container that supports you to physicalize this reality for yourself. Not for it to just be an idea, okay? Not for it to just be a dream, but to weave the infrastructure that supports you to hold this vision, to hold this goal, to hold this dream, and to bring it into a reality. We are birthing a new reality in this temple. We are birthing the new consciousness. We are anchoring into the primordial codes of creation. We are returning to the womb of the mother, the womb of Mother Africa, to build a new reality for ourselves, okay, to physicalize it. It's about recognizing that as a woman, you are a portal. You are a gatekeeper just for the fact that you hold a womb space, right? That you're stepping into a higher level of mastery over your creation energy and claiming dominion and authority over your creation energy, your creation power, to actually give birth to the reality that you wish to see experience and feel on the planet. That is what it truly means to be a creator, to inhabit your cosmic feminine force, power, and identity. So we're being anchored into these powerful primordial codes of creation, the royal codes of Africa, which are the Lion codes. And Africa, Africa, while synonymous with the narrative around poverty consciousness, around lack, around systemic injustice, Africa paradoxically is the birthplace of humanity. It is the cradle of mankind. It is the womb of the earth. And so, naturally, the frequencies that are here, the magic, the medicine that is here is that it activates our creation codes and wealth codes. Africa gave birth to humanity. And the ancient ancestors of Africa, the Lyons, have approached me. This has been a collective dispensation and message from Mama Africa herself, from the Royal Lion Council, to anchor women leaders into these primordial codes of creation, to unearth Africa's true gold, to collapse the false narratives and stories about poverty that are all fictitious tales, that are all fabricated, that have all infected the collective consciousness of humanity, the collective consciousness of the women and the children in Africa, and also the patriarch that is enforcing these paradigms on the planet. In this temple, we are collapsing those narratives within ourselves, within our DNA. We are no longer identifying with those histories. We're no longer co creating with those narratives, beloveds, but instead, we are plugging into the real codes of Africa, the real codes of our true power and our true wealth that our beloved ancestors have been holding for us for eons of time on this planet. So, as a collective, we are being called into this temple over 12 months to reactivate, to resuscitate, and awaken these realities within ourselves, within our businesses, within our communities, to collectively give birth to this new consciousness, this new infrastructure that's not actually new, that is primordial and ancient. But we are anchoring into our true power and our true expression, our true essence, okay, which has been the divine plan for Africa, for the world. We are bringing and unearthing the wisdom of Africa, Africa's true gold. We are bringing that expression and we're sharing it with the world. So, beloveds, if this message touches you, right? If it lights you up, if you feel excited, if you feel reignited, don't hesitate. Sign up. Join us. Join us. We are going to talk about money. We're going to talk about wealth. We are going to inhabit the spaces and the places within us that we feared to inhabit for a long time. We're shattering the glass ceiling over our limitations to create more wealth, to expand, and to step into our true power on the planet, to lead world stages, to be headhunted for this frequency that we are holding, that we are anchoring, that we are awakening. And we're not just doing it for ourselves, we're doing it for our children. Our children will inherit this, our communities will inherit this. And what will happen is that we will leave the world in a better place than what we found it. This will be the legacy that we leave for ourselves and for our children.